G'day, this is Simon.
And James from Supercars and Coffee.
Welcome to another great weekend here. There is some really great cars this morning. Once again, perfect Southern California weather. I don't know how we do it every week. Actually, I do know how we do it. Dallas Rains, the local weatherman, comes here and I think he organises us to have special weather each week. So James, we've got some pretty cool cars today. What have you seen that caught your eye?
We do, yeah. We have a Liberty Warp Huracan with a twin turbo kit on it, which is just one of the most ridiculous things that I've ever seen. Looks great.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that have caught my eye. There's a very, very rare mid-30s Zephyr two-door. Very rare car owned by a guy called Ray who's got some really, really nice cars. And then also over my shoulder over here, we've got a really cool resto mod that belongs to Gary. Some great stuff. Hey, don't forget, next weekend, we have got the Chip Foose Amy's Depot charity show. So if you are in the area, you want to come and meet some celebrities, get some autographs signed, we've got some exclusive Foose South OC Cars and Coffee apparel as well. It's going to be a really great weekend, some special cars, but most importantly, please make sure you have some money in your pocket because we want you to donate to this great cause. So, hey, shall we go for a walk?
Absolutely.
This is the wide body James was talking about, the Huracan. Check this thing out. Looking very, very, very aggressive. Man, this has got to, you know, it's interesting looking at this with this amount of aggressive sort of extra wide body kit on it. It actually reminds me of the old Countach, just with how extreme it is. It looks great, really, really nicely done. Here's the Zephyr I was talking about before, 1937, belongs to Ray. He's brought some of the best cars we've ever had here at South OC Cars and Coffee. This is a very rare car, apparently, being a two-door. Slammed, obviously, running air ride. Just a great body style, isn't it? It's so cool seeing things that are not the car that you would typically see, and Ray always seems to be able to get his hands on them. He'll have two of his cars here next week for the Chip Foose charity show, so make sure to come and check them out. Beautiful looking car, very, very cool. Bugatti, previous car of the week winner, now not officially an original build car, but built by the person who has all the spare parts, and so as close as you'll get to a replica as possible, even down to details, for example, as the hand crank for the oil pump. Just certain things in this car that are very, very, very authentic, that, you know, may as well be original. But also the cool thing is that the owner is not afraid to drive it, of course, because wouldn't have the value of an original one. But very cool car nonetheless. Make sure to check it out on our website. So a big welcome to our newest sponsor of Southeast Cars and Coffee, Pacific Air Cooled. These guys source Volkswagen Beetles buses like you can see here from places like Brazil, Mexico. Bring them across the border, make sure that they are legal and compliant. They're actually a licensed California auto dealer. So if you are after something very cool from Volkswagen, make sure to check them out. There is a link on our website to both their Facebook page and their website as well. So make sure to check these guys out. Some really, really cool stuff. I mean, look at this. This is a beautiful Volkswagen bus. This is the sort of thing you can expect. However, they can supply a car at different levels of restoration. So if you said, no, I want to do it myself, they can find an original car for you. If you said, hey, I want something already restored, they can do that for you as well. So really great to have these guys on board. Big welcome. That is Pacific Air Cooled. Really great guys. So some interesting cars here. Ollie's GT3, one of our friends. This is a car that I absolutely love. This is what I mentioned in the intro. This belongs to Gary. This is a BMW that's been resto modded with a modern engine. Absolutely love this car. Gary is no stranger to doing great car builds. He's had cars that have been entered into the SEMA show before. But the thing about the way that Gary does things, two things that are important: attention to detail and keeping it classy, in the words of Ron Burgundy. Everything on this car looks like it could have come this way from the factory, maybe with the exception of the air intake. But, you know, a great car, really neat, perfectly done. A great driver's car still, and yet retains that beautiful original look of this classic BMW. Great job. Next to it, one of my best friend's car. This is Pete's beautiful 930 turbo. Great car, what they called obviously the Widowmaker, because these things were such an animal, but isn't that colour just spectacular on this thing? Really beautiful car. Very classic looking hot rod, graphics, small block Chev running a tunnel ram. Very nicely done. So you look at this car and you go, that's a Volvo. And it does look like a P1800, but underneath the skin of this Volvo is a Corvette. So the owners basically built a new body around a Corvette that looks like a Volvo P1800. So the appearance of a Volvo, the performance of a Corvette, great colour as well, really suits it. Best of both worlds. beautiful 68 Torino here. Resto mod. Really nice looking classic style engine, but newer Willwood brakes. Still has the classic interior, but once again, speakers integrated into the rear shelf. Newer instrumentation. Very nicely done. Classic shape. A lot of people didn't do this sort of thing to these cars, but you know what? It looks great. Really nicely done. Serious bit of Mopar muscle over here. Running a 4-litre Whipple on it, and proper drag tyres on the back, massive rubber roll cage. I could be wrong, but I think this is a Copo, the way it's all been stripped out. If not, it's been built to be. Have a look in the trunk, fuel cell, all the bracing across the trunk, all the weight's been taken out of this thing. Very cool. In case of emergency, pull the cord on the back. No chute though, but very nicely done. Very nicely done. So that's it for another week of South OC Cars and Coffee. What a great turnout, some really cool stuff, huh? As I said earlier, don't forget next week is our Chip Boost charity show. Amy's Depot is the charity. We're gonna have Chip here along with other car celebrities signing autographs. We've got a special apparel for the show. Come and enjoy it with us. Please be generous, make sure you've got some money in your pocket to give away. We'll have people walking around collecting for that. So please, please, please make sure to be generous at that show. It's for a really, really good cause. Big thank you to our sponsors, to Next Level Detailing, to Maguire's, to the guys at Polestar, and also, of course, Pacific Air Cooled, our latest sponsor. Great to have you guys on as well. A big thank you to all of our volunteers. We couldn't do it without you. To the outlets of San Clemente, thank you for allowing us to be here. Make sure to support all the stores. To Ruby's and Rockwell's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts. And of course to all of you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below. Hey, have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for the special Chip Boost charity show at another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Let's go.